Welcome back to another video. We are here with another weekly vlog. I am currently in Boise. We are here this weekend for Jacob's bar swearing in ceremony. So we got here last night. It is currently Friday. I have the day off work because I have a conference. It's a whole thing, which I'll get into at some point, but it is currently like 10. Jacob had some trainings, meetings, things he had to go to this morning, and then he has a break around lunchtime, and then the actual ceremony is at 4. So we'll see what all we end up getting to. I think he has to be to the ceremony a bit early, but I'm just hanging out at the hotel this morning. I finished a book. I've been reading the books of Umber, Dragon Games. This is book 2, which is a reread for me. It's like definitely like a kid book, and I read it as a kid first, but I've been really enjoying my reread of it. So I had fun with that, and then I just sat down and I'm gonna try and edit a video and see if I can get that busted out before he gets back from his meetings, and then we can go and hang out. So we're here today. Tomorrow we're gonna head back. I think we're gonna take the long way home, go drive through the mountains and see if any of the leaves have changed fall colors yet. We didn't do a ton last night. We just went to Trader Joe's. We got here kind of late because we had to leave after I got done with work. And then we drive home Saturday tomorrow, and then Sunday I come back to Boise for a conference for work. I don't know how much I'll film during that time, but I'll be here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We go home Tuesday, and then I'll have the rest of the week of work. But yeah, so lots of time in Boise this week. Probably lots of food. There's actually a lot of fun restaurants in Boise, so we'll see what I'll end up getting around to eating. But yeah, I'm gonna sit down and edit this video for a little bit, and then once Jacob gets back, I think we'll probably go do stuff. If I get done this video and I still have time before he's done, maybe I'll go and do something by myself, but we'll see. Yeah, anyways, welcome to another video, and we'll just jump right back into it. Different day, different hotel. I'm back in Boise. I can't remember how much I explained, but basically we had the whole thing for my husband's swearing in ceremony, and then we drove back home for a night. I didn't really film anything when we got home. Basically I just repacked, went to bed, and then got up this morning. Today is Sunday, and I drove back to Boise for a conference for work. So we went to the conference. I've just been doing stuff like that all day, so I haven't filmed it all. It's currently 7 o'clock. I got back from the conference and just kind of laid on the bed for a minute. I had a bit of a headache, but it's kind of gone away now, thankfully. We had some like refreshment finger food stuff at the last part of the conference, so I'm not like needing dinner, but I don't know. I think I might run and get some snacks at like Trader Joe's. We'll see. I did go to Trader Joe's the other day, but I think I might go again because that's the most convenient grocery store to where I'm at. And then I think I'm just gonna chill in the hotel for the night because my social battery is struggling. It's kind of been a lot, but hopefully a chill night in the hotel will help a bit. So that's kind of my plan. I'm gonna go get some snacks. We'll see what I find, and then I think I'm just gonna have a chill night. Maybe go to bed early, we'll see. I just got off the phone with Jacob and I picked up my book to read it, and I don't know, I just found this line so funny and I needed to read it to someone. Mr. Silas Q. Scudamore was a young American of a simple and harmless disposition, which was the more to his credit as he came from New England, a quarter of the New World not precisely famous for those qualities. I don't know why, but I just find that so funny. Anyways, I'm gonna eat my donut, I'm gonna read my book, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Lighten up, take me on your magic river. Tell me all your dreams align. Sign me up and tell me about the people that you know who are trying to feel alive. Share my pillow and rain, rain, go away.
Good morning, it's now Tuesday. Yesterday we just did the conference. I ended up working almost a 12-hour day, so it was kind of long. By the time we went to the conference in the morning, and then they like fed us breakfast, and then it went clear through dinner, and then we ended up sitting down and doing some work after, so I didn't vlog a ton. I did end up going on a walk over to like the Rose Garden Park, but it was almost like the sun was rapidly going down while I was over there doing that, so it didn't last very long because I didn't want to be out at dark. But today's the last day of the conference. We're headed over there in a few minutes. We got to check out of our hotel and figure out all of that, and then I will be driving home tonight. So I'm gonna keep listening to, I started a new audiobook. I did end up DNFing the audiobook of Royal Assassin. It just got too slow for me, but I'm currently listening to The End of Time, which is the third book in the Books of Umber series, and I got about 6.5 hours through it. Oh wait, no, I have 6.5 hours left, so I won't quite finish it on the drive, but it'll be pretty close. When I get home, I do need to film my wrap up. That might not happen tonight, that's probably a tomorrow thing, but today is October 1st, so yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go finish getting packed up and head to this conference, and then I will see you guys probably when I get home. Hi guys, I'm back home now. Conference was good, but I'm exhausted. I just got home from work. It's now Wednesday, and it's only Wednesday and I've already worked 31 hours this week, so I'm probably gonna get Friday off, which is nice, because they won't really approve overtime for us, so gotta kind of adjust things there. I'll probably only have to go in for like an hour on Friday and then I'll be able to leave, but I thought I'd do a quick little book haul. I did buy some books over the last weekend. When we were in Boise, we went to Boise the first time. We went to Half Price Books because that's the closest one to us, so might as well when we're there. And I did end up getting two things. One of them was Ender's Shadow by Orson Scott Card. This is book 1 in the second Ender series, so like within the Ender's verse. This is, I guess, I don't know if second is the correct one, but basically this series helps bridge the gap between book 1 and 2 in the main series. And I have the second and third book in this one already. I found them secondhand, and so I've just been waiting trying to find a secondhand version of this one, and for some reason nobody seems to have it. I found so many copies of the second and third book, but I can never find this one, so when I found it I knew I had to get it, and so now I have it and I can finally pick back up with Enders. And then the other one is super random. I didn't necessarily have plans to ever read this, but this is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy, and the reason I got it is because it just had the coolest cover. Obviously the Half Price Book sticker does not look good with that. Let me take that off. There you go, without the Half Price Book sticker, but I just think this is such a pretty edition of it, and I do really like War and Peace. I've read it twice, so at some point I do want to read another Leo Tolstoy, so it looks like it's gonna have to be Anna Karenina because this one's beautiful. And then we did, when we got back on Saturday, go to Barnes & Noble because we headed to the mall. We might as well stop by, and we got a couple books, so I figured I'd include those. The first one is Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. This is book 2 in the Stormlight Archives. I read book 1 earlier this year and I need to get to book 2, but we didn't actually own it. We had book 1 and we had book 3, but we didn't have book 2. So we picked it up. I need to read it. These are huge, very big. Can I see how many pages it is without spoiling it? 1096. So very big, but they are very floppy, so that is nice. But yeah. I need to get to this one at some point. I don't know if I'll get to it before the end of the year, but probably like early next year. I definitely need to by then. And then the last book is one that I've had on my list for a while of ones that I want to read, but I've been hesitant to get it because you could only really find it in like mass market paperback, and I just don't love mass market paperbacks a ton. I don't like the reading experience. So except for like my Orson Scott Card books that I already have a ton in mass market paperback, I'm kind of trying to avoid getting too many of those in my life. So I kind of wasn't buying it because of that, but then they've redone the covers, and I don't know if this is a recent thing. They seem fairly recent to me. Let me see, does it say on the inside? Okay, just kidding, this is like 2017, but I haven't seen these around, so I don't know if it just got like a resurgence or something. I hadn't seen these ones until now, but when I found them I was like, okay, might as well finally get it, and my husband said he'd also read it. But that is Hyperion by Dan Simmons. Hopefully that's somewhat how you say it, but I think the newer covers are really cool with like the little atomy things, and it's a much better, floppier reading experience. So I finally picked that one up. I definitely need to get to this one at some point. I do actually really enjoy reading sci-fi, so I would say that that is up there in some of my top series or top genres that I read, so I'm very excited about that. It is time for me to get my act back together. I need to do some dishes and then get dinner going and stuff like that, so I'm gonna go downstairs and work on that. I don't know if I'll talk again until maybe like Friday when I have the day off. I'm not sure if I'll get around to doing anything tomorrow. I just need to get back on top of life and a little bit rested because I feel like I didn't really get a weekend because we were just driving back and forth between Boise and Idaho Falls, and then back to Boise, and then I was at the conference on Sunday, so it's just been crazy. I am tired, so I'm gonna take it a little bit easy. I'm gonna go get some dinner going, and then I will check back in with you at some point, probably Friday. I just want to check in really quick. It is now Friday. I went to work for like 45 minutes today because I'm an hourly employee and they don't really want me to go overtime. So since we had the conference earlier this week, I had to like really try and cut. Basically, I probably could have just taken today off, except that I had to go in for a staff photo. So yeah, anyways, after that I went thrift shopping at DI, and today, I don't know what was going on, but I had the best thrift shopping luck of my life. I ended up being so picky with what I got because I could have ended up with so much stuff. I filmed some clips of all of my like try on things, which will have already played, so you'll have seen, but I thought I'd do a little haul for you so you can see what I actually ended up buying. But seriously, there were so many things that were like really nice name brands, things that still had tags on them. I was finding so much good stuff, so I was very, very picky and I didn't get too many things, but I thought I'd show you what I did end up buying. Alright, I think I'll start with the books. The first one is a book that I have never heard of, but it looked cool and I read the back and I said, all right, I'll get it. This is The Trader's Game by Jennifer A. Nielsen, who wrote The False Prince, which I think I've heard of before, or at least there's a book similar to that, but the cover of it was just really cool. And so for $1, I figured I might as well pick it up and I'll try it out and see what it is. Yeah, I think The False Prince my brother's read. I don't think he's read any more of the series, but he did read the first one. I think he said it was good, so this one will be interesting. And then the second one that I got is Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. I had no idea that there was a sequel to Kill a Mockingbird until I saw this book in the thrift store. So I don't know how that just missed my brain this whole time, but this one is the sequel to Kill a Mockingbird. It looks like it's several years later, And Scout is now an old, not old, she's 26, so she's now an adult. And then she's coming back to visit her dad. You're seeing some of the fallout of what happened. I definitely need to reread To Kill a Mockingbird. It has been probably like 5 years since I read it, so I'd need to reread it before I pick this up. But this cover is really cool. I think they did a really good job. And then the back is like just a picture and a quote. So definitely need to reread To Kill a Mockingbird and then pick this one up. And I think that'd be a super fun thing to read. And then as far as clothes go, the first thing I got was this blue, just really thin, it's kind of like mesh material almost, just like a workout athletic top. It's from Eddie Bauer, so really nice, high quality. I've been keeping my eye out for nice fitted long sleeve ones because I feel like when I do things like yoga and stuff like that, it's super annoying when your shirt like hangs up in your face. And I feel like I always have really dry skin, and so dry elbows when I try to do like planks and things, I feel like I'm always rubbing my elbows raw. So having something that actually covers my elbows is really nice. And then the second thing that I got is this purple button-up shirt. I'll have showed the try on clip already, but it's got like cutouts on the ends of the sleeves and then the bottom of the shirt, and it's definitely a bit oversized on me, but I think it still looks good. I love this color, and with it being oversized, the cutouts on the bottom go past my pants, so it's not like weird how they're placed. So I don't know, I like it. I think the oversized look is really fun, and I love this color, so I'm excited to have something in this color. And then the thing that I got that I'm most excited about, this is by far the most expensive piece I've ever bought from a thrift store, but it is also by far the coolest thing I've ever bought from a thrift store, and that is this leather Sherpa jacket. I'm also noticing now they annoyingly put the tag like through the leather, which is so annoying of them, but it's fine. It's not super noticeable. I think the color mostly covers that part, but and then it's got these cool like leather twisted to look almost like barbed wire details on it, and it's just cool. It's almost like bomber jacket style. I have no idea how to go about cleaning something like this. Honestly, it's not like dirty. It just feels like you should clean stuff after the thrift store. But I think it's so cool. I'm so excited for it to cool down more so I can wear that, because that is the coolest thing I've ever found. So yeah, very successful thrift haul. I'm super excited about everything I got. So I'm just spending the rest of the day, it's about 1. I'm spending the rest of the day cleaning up, getting packed, and then I'm gonna just go pick Jacob up from work, and we're gonna head straight down to Utah from there, because he'd have to like backtrack to come here. So I'm just gonna go pick him up, and then we're headed down to Utah for a conference weekend. So I'll probably bring you along on some clips of it. I don't know if I'll really talk much. A lot of it's gonna be sitting and watching conference. So anyways, I'm gonna go and get ready, and I will at the very least pop back on to say goodbye and end this video off after the weekend. Okay, turns out I didn't film basically anything over the weekend, which was fine. We just were doing stuff with family and watching general conference and stuff, but yeah, didn't vlog anything. We hung out with Jacob's family on Saturday, didn't do much, and then we hung out with my family on Sunday. I went and took my brother's senior photos, so he has some senior pictures to do it, and then I just sat and edited those and gave them to him like that day, and then we drove home pretty late that night. So it's now Monday. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just end this video. Hopefully we've got enough footage for this one. If not, I guess I will combine it with next week, but most likely I think this is gonna be the end of this one, and I'll start another one for this week. So not much is going on this upcoming week either, so I don't know. You let me know. Do you find watching Weekend Lives interesting even if not much is happening? Like just the daily mundane stuff? I feel like I run out of ways to film the same thing over and over again, so I don't know. TBD on that. I am gonna go ahead and end this. I think I'm gonna go try and get a workout in. I'm still trying to figure out my schedule now that I've got this job. It's just awkward timing. I don't quite want to try and get it done in the morning, but I don't want to do it after either, so I don't know. I will figure that out eventually. But anyways, with all that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye.